Fine, okay, I get it. You guys want spells only. So here you go. Yeah, we're on spells only. The account where we still can't pull because there's no catalyst character. And pretty much everything that I would want to farm is not available today. So like, what do we even want to do? I mean, I could go farm mushrooms. That sounds like a great time. Wow, that was just exhilarating. Oh, maybe we should go get some jade. I mean, why stop at just mushrooms? Huh. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Let me just speed it up for you guys. I'm sure that was incredibly entertaining. Oh no! Oh gosh, guys, we need 15 more lotuses. I guess we don't have a choice. What's that? Another material that we've collected all that we need of? And now that we've finished doing our work, it's time for some play. I asked on YouTube what you guys wanted to see in this video, and a lot of people did say the Windblume, which I wouldn't have really expected because it's not really gameplay, it's just me playing an instrument. I mean, there's also the camera thing and then running around and popping balloons, but that's kind of all the same. At least in the sense that the account you're on really doesn't matter. And I know that last time we had a music event, I included every song done perfectly in the video, but I feel like that's kind of boring. And I did go back just to look at that video to see how I did it, and I noticed that in it, I said they should add a dark mode for the background, which they did add this time. Now, I doubt that I was the reason they added it, but I'm just gonna believe that I was because that makes me feel good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and include a little clip of each song as I tried to perfect it, and then at the end I will include the full song of which one was my favorite. And there is every song in this event fully completed to perfection. Now it's time for school picture day. Wow, would you look at that picture? I'm such a photographer. I'm just too good at this. I believe with this one, we need a pyro character, so Yanfei should work just fine. Just joking, we need a character from Onstat. And if we just ignore the random arms sticking out of Barbara, then it looks like she has wings. You know, Klee makes this really easy because look, like this fills all the requirements. It's great. You can see the landscape, you can see the character, and we're using an elemental skill. Oh. Thank you, Mona. I can use this as a background in a thumbnail. And with that done, we're now going to go check out this newer event. It's not really new. I thought that this was one of the ones where you go in a domain and then you use crystals to fight and not your own characters, so I wasn't going to do it, but from the comments on YouTube, it sounds like you can use characters. Because people were saying that they wanted to see me try and do it with catalysts only, so I assume that that means I get to use characters. As per usual, I don't read how to do anything, I just run in blind. It's still time gated? I thought for sure it'd be completely unlocked by now. So let's just get in here and see what we're dealing with. Oh wait, is this one of those things where you completely run out the timer and then just get a score, or is that something entirely different? Do you not take damage in here either? Oh, yeah, you do. I feel like I've just gotten hit so much and my health is pretty much at full. No, I think it is one of those things where you just run out the timer. Jeez, I brought our Hyperbloom onto this side, but these guys are so tanky. Oh, never mind. I might be stupid. I think my Yaimiko has no artifacts right now. So if she's the one proccing Hyperbloom, it's really not going to do much of anything. Yeah, her Hyperbloom is doing like 3k, 2k, whereas Lisa's is doing 21k. Just a slight difference. I don't think that is very high of a score. Then again, this is spells only, so I kind of expected to do poorly. Oh, good thing we have a trial sucrose because mine sucks. I know some people in the comments aren't going to be happy with this, but I just don't like sucrose. She feels so weird to use, but unfortunately, she's really all that we have for a swirl unit on spells only. I know we have Hazo, but he's more of DPS than he is utility. Speaking of Hazo, here he is, and he's ready to punch his way to victory. And unlike Sucrose, I do actually enjoy using Hazo. And punch. And kick. It's just so satisfying to use him. But we are still very much lacking in the score department. Can we get 2,000 on any level in here? That's the current hope, but I don't think it's gonna be possible. Oh, Hyper Blooming Circus. I got an achievement. And those are kind of the annoying achievements to get. The reason I didn't bring Hydro on the side is because according to the event page, all of this was supposed to be these mimics, but this is really the first time we're seeing them. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting 2,000, that's for sure. I'm curious how high of a score I could get on my main account, and now that I know that it is just combat, I will definitely go and try it. Not hitting 2,000 yet. I say yet as if I'm somehow going to hit it, when I'm definitely not. Well, the nice thing about this level is we actually have extra energy recharge because I set all of the harmonic thingies to just keep giving me energy. So as soon as Lisa's burst is done, we already have another one waiting to come back up. And that's good because Barbara kind of has to stay on field as the hydro applier. This one could be our best bet at getting 2,000 as a score. But that means we have to get more than 1,000 on this side. And I don't really see that happening. Vicious Circle. I don't know what achievement that is. Well, I think this was our highest score, but unfortunately, we are still not going to be able to reach 2,000. We were close, but not quite. Oh, look at the enemies that are on this one. If only we had a cryo catalyst user. Wow, that, you know, a cryo catalyst user would be really cool right now. So I guess I just have to pick the elemental burst one for all of them. On the bright side, there is a Kokomi trial. At least Dendro also kind of works on the hydro shields, so it's not that big of a problem. I think we can all agree that Hyper Bloom is still the most satisfying reaction in the game. It's so colorful and enemies just drop so fast from it. Come on, Hazo. Boom, big punches. This is our last chance to get 2,000 as a score. So in other words, we're not hitting 2,000 as a score. Oh yeah, you know, cryo would be really nice right about now. Did I mention that before? Like, if we had a cryo catalyst, I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't know if anyone's realized, but we still don't have a cryo catalyst. And no 2,000. I mean, at least we got the Primo gems and some of the LUPs. It would have been nice to get the enhancement ore, but yeah, no, we can't get it. Since it is a new day, we we could spend some resin because there are some talent book domains that are available now. And just like my other accounts, maybe you guys haven't seen the videos, so I'll just tell you here, we are not farming for artifacts anymore until we have talents and character levels up to a good place. Now, I'm not saying we have good artifacts on this account because we don't. Klee literally has nothing. Yanfei could be improved, but she's probably one of the better characters. Ningguang could also use improvement. Sucrose has only 419 EM, and she's not even on a 4-piece Viridescent. I mean, there's a lot of room for improvement. But since artifacts are not guaranteed upgrades, I think it's so much better for us now to just focus on stuff like talents, weapons, and character levels. That way, I don't have to care as much about RNG. Except, of course, when it comes to stuff like this, where the number of drops is completely random and we might get gold, or we might look like we didn't even use a condensed resin. But rarely you'll get super lucky like oh yeah, okay, it's not super lucky, but that is more lucky. I would say super lucky is when you get 2 or can you even get 3 golds in here? You might be able to. I'm sure someone has. We're also gonna go fight a weekly boss or 2 after this because we're gonna need some of them, and I have not been farming them as much as I should have on these accounts. And in case you're curious, why can't I talk? And in case you're curious as to who I'm farming for right now, it is for Yanfei's talents. Last condensed resin gold. Nice. So in order to upgrade one of Yanfei's talents, we need these drops. Do I even... Yeah, about that. I forgot we haven't done Zhongli's story quests on this account. Alright, we'll add that to the list of things we have to farm whenever we do live streams. But hey, at least we can farm this boss because I don't think there's any prerequisites to doing so. Or maybe there was, I don't remember. Maybe you had to have done Razor's quest line to unlock it? Well, whatever the case, I don't really care because I have it unlocked. And down goes the puppy. Give us something good. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. What about this? No, thank you. But a chunk is always appreciated. Next on our hit list is the Korea University Rock Dragon. And through the power of Hyperbloom, we're able to take him down with ease. 2 drop. I mean 3. Yes, 3. I accidentally said the wrong thing. You know, this isn't terrible. Considering I'm not farming artifacts right now, I'll keep it. Actually, do you think it's because I said the wrong number that we got 3 drops instead of 2? Game thought that we wanted 2, so it was like, oh, wait, I guess I have to give you 3 now. It's crazy how easy this boss feels in comparison to other ones. Now, I know it was one of the first bosses, so that makes complete sense. But the more bosses they put out, the more annoying they get. Like all these new worm bosses that just dig underground or have invincibility that makes you waste a ton of time. This one, you just show up and kill it. And it'd be pretty nice to have a cryo catalyst right about now, huh? And all I'm gonna say is the last time that we pulled for a rate up character, we kind of lost the 50-50 to Kaching. And now we have exactly enough Primos and Fates to get us up to 74 pity. Well, actually 79 since we already have 5 built up. So we're pretty much guaranteed to get the next catalyst character that they release or when they have a Kokomi rerun. But now I actually need to go farm on all my other accounts as well and start editing this video to hopefully get it out pretty soon. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you all next time. All right, look, I know this episode was a little shorter, but that's okay because I know you've been putting off doing stuff. You've been procrastinating and binge watching stuff on YouTube like I do when you should instead be working on something else. So take this as your PSA to go start doing that thing now. You've watched enough videos. So yeah, see you guys next time.